What's up, guys? I'm Wes.
I'm Mark.
And this is Trash Talk, our sub-arc, E3.
Yep. Now, we went over something that he was really excited for.
And then, so we talked about a fighting game. And speaking of fighting games, let's talk about this next one.
We're going to return to Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS and the Wii U. So now, it's really funny that, and this is called the Redux. We're bringing it back. We did go over this in Arc 1, but that was back when there was... Now, there's still going to be more speculations because they didn't give a definite release date, just the holiday 2014. So sometime for Christmas, I'm guessing, since it's holiday.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be one present that I want under my stocking.
Hell yeah. So we had some basic speculation because there wasn't that much they really gave out back then last year. Over the course of this year, they released so much more new information. Like, I don't even know. We're not going to go crazy into detail, like make this a 50-minute video. We could, but we're not going to. If anything, we may do a part 2. I'm not sure yet. Don't expect that. Like a part 2. I'm going to try and shove as much in this as possible. So we're going to talk a little bit more quicker and try to spend a little less time on the stuff, but try to announce it and go over it.
Alright, so let's just start out with the new fighters they have released.
Okay, so
since the last time we did, they did release 2 new fighters.
Hold on. Okay, I really want to go over this.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, but before that, Marcel has to talk about something.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna. Okay. Before these 2 new characters that they announced today, June 10th, we did do a couple little updates in those after Arc updates for I think Arc 1 and Arc 2, or maybe just Arc 1. But so people like fighters like Marth, Toon Link, Luigi, Peach, they got introduced back then as returning veterans. Now and then recently there's been like Ike as a veteran. There's been who else? There's been other veterans. I'm not really even sure. They've been careful and slow with the veterans, but
still no Roy.
Still no Roy. I really want Roy. God damn it! But Greninja from Pokemon, is a newcomer that they announced a while back, which was
as long as Charizard being his own fighter.
And Charizard's his own fighter now without the Wii Fit trainer. I mean the Wii Pokemon trainer, not the Wii Fit trainer. I got my trainers mixed up. I'm excited, so I'm of course stumbling my shit. The Pokemon trainer is not returning, but Charizard is his own character, as well as a newcomer, Greninja. So they announced that in the Nintendo Direct they had on Smash Bros. It was like a 40-minute long whole Nintendo Direct on that, and it was really cool. So now, today at E3, they announced 2 more new characters. So I'll go over one and you can go over another.
Alright, which one are you gonna go over?
I'll go over the first one they introduced at the beginning of their digital event, which were the Mii characters.
Now, by using a Mii fighter, anyone can join the battle.
And that is freaking... I called it in my mind, like, way back when they first announced, I think, the game. Because ever since, I think it was Brawl, I was like, they should definitely include the Miis in here at some point. And today they finally did, and I was like, oh my god, my brother and I lost our shit so bad when we saw it. It was so awesome. Like, the thing is with this is they're not just, standard Mii characters, and you can just have their custom little movesets and all that stuff. No, they're not basic.
What they did with this is you get to finally play as yourself, as your little Mii form. So now you can say, oh shit, now I can really fight Samus as my own little Mii. So it would be like going outside and just like punching Samus in the face, or fighting Charizard in like a grand air battle.
The cool thing that they're doing, though, what I was trying to lead up to with the Miis, is they're not just basic looking and standard. They're divided into 3 classes.
For this game, though, we're not simply throwing the Miis into the fray. We've done some serious work getting them ready for a fight.
I'm not sure how they are divided into 3 classes, by color or by gender.
Actually, they're like divided by like their look and all that, from how they are.
Well, I mean,
Or I think you get to choose your own class, I think.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Here's the classes. They've got, was it the Brawler? Where
Yeah, they have the
Brawler where
Mii Brawler.
you can, those kinds of Miis fight hand-to-hand combat, so no...
So yeah, they
weapons
fight
and
like
stuff.
Mario, so like bam, bam, boom.
Yeah.
And then we got the Mii Sword Fighter.
Sword Fighter.
In which he is a pretty
A
cool
sword.
weapon master, and so he uses the sword and stuff like Marth and Zelda. So
And-
he's like that kind of fighter.
And then the Gunner,
Yeah.
which is Samus-esque hand blaster, or
Yeah,
Mega Man-esque. It looks really cool. And so just the fact that they're taking this much care into detail of all these characters is just so awesome. Just the fact that it's not just a standard little Mii looking like the way they do when you make them in Mii Maker. They have like armor pieces and like little belts with the Mii symbol on it. It's so
And
cool.
for the Wii Sword Fighter, they have like little like fighting boots on.
Yeah.
And like little belt buckles.
It's
and like a
amazing.
little like sheep kind of little. I think they have like a little like a leather.
a satchel?
Yeah, no, like a leather
Or a-
guard, like a leather
Oh.
shoulder guard on them.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like, and I think for like the Mii fighters, they have like I don't know what they have.
I don't know. I think it's just the right hands or gloves or
Yeah,
something.
they wear like gloves or stuff.
Yeah, like even in the 3 classes, they don't look the same. Even with the updated armor and stuff, they like each have their own sets of like little armor stuffs here and there. So they all look really different. All have individuality, which is super cool.
So yeah.
So there's the Mii Fighter. So then at the end of the digital event, they went a little bit back to Smash Bros. I think, and the new character you can say it is.
Pit.
Oh jeez. What's Goddess Chick from Kid Icarus?
We'll have her name right here. We can't really.
Palutena.
Palutena.
No, Palutina. Palutina.
Yeah, Palutena
God.
from the Kid Icarus
You
series.
can obviously tell we don't play Kid Icarus because we can't pronounce her damn name. Alright, Palutina. Is
Yeah.
a playable character in Smash Bros.
And
So-
the way they introduce her is
God.
friggin' badass.
It is. It's an anime style, and I love it. Oh my god! I'm gonna link down in the description both. What should we link? There's lots of stuff we're gonna link. We're gonna try and link the
Let's just link the Mii Fighter
We're gonna link
where
the
they
Mii
introduce
Fighter.
the Mii Fighter and then introduce Petunia on the
Palutina.
Palutena. I'm sorry.
Palutina, Mii Fighter, and also, what's Amazing Artist Yellow, who is this one YouTuber. He did a really cool fan-made Smash Bros. animation.
Well,
if you
like an
will.
opening with Attack on
Attack on
Titan's
Titan music.
second theme. So if you're real big fans of Attack on Titan, go check this out. This
Just
is
check
really
it
cool.
out.
It's frame by frame the same as the opening of Attack on Titan, the second opening, but with Super Smash Brothers characters.
The reason
That's
why
so cool.
the reason why I want to link it is because when we saw it, I was like, they really need to do something canonically with Smash Bros. In a sort of anime style. Like it'd be awesome to see an anime series on Smash Bros. But the way they introduced Palutina, sorry, it's just so awesome. Like it's in that anime style, and it just looks.
And the
it
way
looks
they
so
do
good.
it is like it shows like Kid Icarus having like a freaking sword battle with Link.
Pit.
Oh.
Pit.
Oh. What did I say?
Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus.
That's the game he's from. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry,
you
Pit.
get the gist of it. I'm sorry, Pit.
We'll have
Yeah,
Pit's name
there's-
right here too.
Pit, Palutina. Anyway, so those are the 2 new characters. They're freaking amazing. This game's just looking to be awesome. I don't know. I do have a concern that's not really actually in the game yet, but I'll save it for the end of the video. Just my personal thoughts and opinions. But items. They introduced lots of cool items. I may link something about that also in the description. Things like they have a boomerang that they just announced, which is kind of like the boomerang flower from like Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8. There's also like, what is it? I don't know. There's this thing called I think the Beetle or the Sky Beetle or something like that, which I don't know. I don't remember them all because it was from a while back. It was back in the Nintendo Direct. But there's like lots of cool items, and even the boxes, the crates themselves that the items come out in, they're updated. They're
Yeah.
really cool. Also, real quick, again, so much detail, even down to the goddamn little platform, like when you get KO'd and you come back, the little platform got updated. It looks really cool, and there's like little lights at the bottom, and it goes from green to red pretty quickly. Like it indicates how much time you have until you just automatically drop. You know how you can drop automatically off of these little platforms when you enter the stage?
Yeah.
Well, you can do that, or you can just wait it out, and you can always do this in Smash Bros. You can wait it out, and if you wait a little too long, they just kind of automatically drop you into the fight. And if you do that in this game, in this Smash Bros, there's a little light at the bottom of the little platform that goes from, I'm guessing, the green to yellow to orange to red, indicating how much time you have left until you just automatically drop. That care into detail is like amazing. It's just, this game is looking to be so cool.
There's a lot of cool games.
But this one, I know, but particularly with this, it just looks so incredible. What much more is there to really say about this, except for what I do want to talk about. Should I just go into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
People have been wanting to see Pac-Man as a new character. Now, I was going over this with my brother, who's sitting over here. Earlier today, we were just talking about this. Now, normally, I should be like, holy fucking shit, yes, Pac-Man for Smash Bros. That'd be fucking cool. I grew up with Pac-Man. It's just great. But what I'm thinking about now is like, why would they do that? Like, Sonic and, back to Brawl, Sonic and Solid Snake as third-party characters were unexpected and were pretty freaking awesome. And they really integrated them well into the Smash Bros. World, because the Smash Bros. World is obviously a bit different than every other character's respective worlds in their own respective games. And they fit Sonic and Solid Snake in pretty well. And even though Snake's not coming back as far as we know, for this new Smash Bros, Sonic is, and Mega Man obviously a long time ago was introduced. And they integrated Mega Man really well too. They didn't pull a Street Fighter Cross Tekken and use like some ridiculous looking Mega Man for their game. Like in Street Fighter Cross Tekken,
If you want to see that, there's a pitch right here.
they used the box art for the first Mega Man, made him look really human and weird. I mean, like detailed kind of
I
human.
mean, I'm fat. Again,
Yeah,
pitch right there.
He's got a little belly going on there. But that's what they went for in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and the Pac-Man was in there as well, piloting a Mokujin mech, which was odd and I think personally a little unnecessary. What happened there? Hold on. Oh, we got things going on the Wii U. Sorry.
That was the name of it,
I don't know. I really, okay, here's the thing. For those who may not know, Namco Bandai is developing Smash Bros, this new Smash Bros. So they're partnering with Nintendo. Just because they're partnering with Nintendo and they're not even doing much like on the game itself except for really developing it, that's kind of an excuse to just start putting in a bunch of Namco stuff. I am glad the first issue of this degree I did have when Smash Bros. This one was first introduced and announced, was that there was the possibility of Namco stuff coming in, and I was like, that should not happen, because then it's not Smash Bros. Anymore. Nintendo characters fighting each other. And like I said, third-party characters like Sonic and Solid Snake, they fit into that world. And maybe if you're thinking like, well, in that case, why aren't you mad at that? I'm not really sure. Like, my thoughts are a little bit jumbled at this point.
Probably because, like, even though they are in there, like, they don't.
There's not a big focus. There's not a big focus.
There's not a big focus on them, and like, plus they seem to.
Because like.
They seem to match well with.
Because like there was the hype at first,
yeah.
Like, oh my god, Sonic is in Smash Bros. Now we're gonna have Sonic and Mario fighting each other and all that stuff, and that was cool. Now they didn't put like all the focus on lots of new Sega and whatever company Solid Snake is from, that stuff in there. Like they weren't integrating.
Oh, Snake is from Konami.
Konami. Okay, I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember it. Yeah, they didn't stick a bunch of that stuff in there. Now, what they are doing for this Smash Bros, which I think is kind of cool, is now I'm not sure if it's a new item or a new assist trophy, but I forgot what game it's from. There is a subtle, really subtle Namco-esque thing they already have implemented in the game, which is like this little flag. I'll probably find a picture of it, but it's like a flag and something else. I forgot what it was, but I don't know what game it's from. I don't remember, but it is something Namco-esque because I did watch some Game Explain stuff talking about it. But if they do things like that, that would be kind of cool for Namco. If they did, like, they're probably gonna do assist trophies. I don't know if they're bringing stickers back, but trophies. That would be okay because those are optional to look at. You know, that's not a big focus of the game. Really, all that.
No,
much.
but it would really be cool if they had like a fighting arena based off of Pac-Man's little maze. That'd be kind of cool.
Probably.
Like with like little steps and all that, and then like climbing up vertically. That'd be kind of cool.
But
to
that's
see.
like what I'm saying. Like now, but I don't want them to get Namco happy. You know, sticking in
like,
all this Namco stuff.
If they if they do like solo stuff and then maybe like a stage, that'd be kind of cool.
I guess.
It would be overdoing it, but they would just say, "Oh yeah, Namco helped us," and it kind of shows.
Yeah. If they do the subtle stuff, a stage isn't all that subtle though, really.
But just like one stage.
But you gotta even see that the fact that almost each series has like their own stage. If they do that, that almost kind of says that there would be Pac-Man in the game as a playable character.
Maybe.
And ironically, I just don't really want that. I mean, first off, they have third-party characters in Brawl, Sonic, Solid Snake, and they have third-party characters again, Sonic and Mega Man. To add a third one, Pac-Man. Now, the nerd in me is like, holy shit, Mario and Sonic and Pac-Man and Mega Man. That's, but like, I don't know. The real analytical me is like, I don't think they should do that. And I kind of hope they don't do that. I don't know why, but it's just going to feel really bizarre to me. I mean, like, again, going back to Street Fighter Cross Tekken, there were so many unnecessary, now, they were DLC characters, and we'll get into that just a little bit, but just the fact that there was Mega Man, Pac-Man, those two other weird little Japanese mascot characters as playable characters, that was really, I believe personally, a little unnecessary. I feel like we did go over this at some point, I'm not sure if we ever did talk about this briefly, but in this game, it's just Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you wouldn't think there'd be like a little Pac-Man thing or a Mega Man thing in there, and there is. I find it personally a little unnecessary, but now again, it's DLC, so like you don't have to even unlock those characters, let alone play as them. But for it to be Pac-Man and Smash Bros, that just automatically means, well, even though again you don't have to pick him, but there he is, and there are going to be people that are going to be picking him, and it's like, I just don't know if that's a good decision. I'm not sure.
Well, he hasn't been introduced yet, or
yeah, he hasn't been introduced
so
yet.
until we do see him, or if we don't see him,
that in itself would be probably an update.
yeah.
We'll probably make an update on that.
So we'll just see how that goes.
As the release date for the 3DS Smash Bros. Draws near, sometime. When is it? October? October? Smash Bros. 3DS?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm consulting my brother. Yeah, they did announce the release date, the specific release date, I'm sorry, for the 3DS version of Smash Bros., which is October 3rd, right?
I think so.
October 3rd, sometime in October. So, it's a little...
The date's right here.
Yeah, it was, they did announce originally it was in the summer, but now it's in, like, fall. So it's delayed a little bit, but, if it's worth the wait, obviously. I mean, there's so many cool things and awesome things. One other thing we didn't even mention real quick. This probably went on for way longer than it should have. Okay. At some point, Nintendo announced these little figurines that are Skylanders-esque, Disney Infinity-esque. Thankfully, now I think they will at some point during this E3 stuff announce the newest game that's going to really put these figures to use. Now, I'm thinking, oh geez, we're getting a Nintendo Skylanders, like a Nintendo themed Skylanders, but they're using these figures for right now differently than in Skylanders and Disney Infinity. You can beam these characters into the game, but and I'll show you guys real quick. Right here, where is it? Right here, this little square here. I'm pretty sure that's the little like area. Well, that is the area where you put your figures, and I'm pretty sure that's what that symbol is for. I'm not exactly sure what it means and it's been there obviously since the release of the Wii U. But I don't know. That's kind of all right. The fact that there's also a little stool thing, they're gonna also hopefully they bundle that with the 3DS, but they're gonna have this little pedestal thing, kind of like the Portal in Skylanders, for the 3DS version, since you can't obviously put your big ass figurine on the 3DS. But but so there's a new peripheral that they're gonna be releasing at some point once they start releasing the figures. I may even buy the figures just to have them for show. I might not even use them for the game. But they are planning for these figures to work with games such as Mario Kart 8, Smash Bros, some other new ones we don't want to get into just yet because we might go over them for E3, I don't know, or for the sub-arc, I'm not sure. But in Smash Bros specifically, they're using them for, the figures are called Amiibo, and that's spelled A-M-B, no, Amiibo, A-M-I-I-B-O. So, Amiibo is what these figures are called, and what they do in Smash Bros is they work kind of like computer players, but they're more smart than computer players. They work differently, and you can use them to either aid you in battles or you can fight against them. And they describe these Amiibo in Smash Bros as being a different experience from the computer players if you fight against them. So I'm really wanting to see how that will play out, and I might not use the Amiibo all that much for Smash Bros or for any other game for that matter, because it PTSD flashbacks of Skylanders. But I might still buy them for show. They look really detailed, even like the Skylanders ones too. I'll give it that. The figures for like there's Infinity, Skylanders, Nintendo here, they look really detailed and pretty cool. So except for the spiral one, the design is shit, but just the detail on these figures are really cool. So do you have anything to say on that real quick?
No.
Not really? Okay.
As long as they don't go overboard on them, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. But like I said, there is going to be a new game for Nintendo that will really focus around these figures in a Skylanders-esque kind of way. I don't know. But to be using them in the games that have like already come out, like Mario Kart 8, or in the future games that will be coming out, that's pretty cool. So expectations on Smash Bros. Oh geez, do I even have to say? What are your expectations?
I don't even have to say them either. Great characters, great combat, just a lot of fun, and
yeah.
hopefully like Mario Kart 8, the Wi-Fi is improved.
Yeah.
And
oh god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. The Wi-Fi. Oh my god. So
Wi-Fi is so much better
for the Wii U than the Wii. They recently, did that for the Wii. They cut the Wi-Fi off. We have a Smash Bros. Video. I'll link it probably also, where we commemorate
down below.
We commemorate the Wi-Fi, and halfway through the video, the 50-minute video, mind you, we try to get on the internet on the Wi-Fi, and it just wasn't working with us. So that's an indicator that please fix the Wi-Fi for Smash Bros. It should be good.
And
so,
and with Mario Kart 8, they
showed
much improvement.
Well, it's just like Mario Kart Wii in the sense of when you're actually racing people online. Mario Kart Wii's Wi-Fi didn't have any problems at all. There was, I think, only, I don't even remember when, from all of the times I've played online, only about once did it lag for like a slight while on Mario Kart Wii, I think. But besides that, no lagging at all for Mario Kart Wii, and for Mario Kart 8 as well. I did hear that maybe in some areas there could be some lag, but if anything, just slight, and for us here in the US, none at all. So hopefully it's like that for Smash Bros. For the Wii U and for the 3DS.
Alright, so
final verdict, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
That's it.
We don't even have to say shit for this.
We don't
5
either.
out of 5.
5 out of 5 out of 5 with 5 more on
Expanding
top.
5 out of 5. Just moving up and down.
Or just like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Whatever we decide.
Whatever I decide to edit in. I'm Mark.
And I'm Wes, and this was Trash Talk for E3 2014.
Smash Bros.